Yeah.
Like, George does not dress up.
Yeah, and I took so much of offense to that, and I was like, and she's like, Stephanie came home and she's like, Susie told me it's very dressy and it's crazy, and she showed me all these pictures, and these girls are all glammed up, like they're going to the club. It's like, I gotta get ready for this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god. So then I took offense, and I'm just like, you know what, I gotta wear something halfway decent, because I'm always like this. You guys can see hoodies, sweatpants. You know, I'm a videographer for gyms, so you know, I really don't get too
there's
dressy.
No need,
So I thought that was pretty funny on that end. So
yeah, so that was good, seeing everyone dressed up and with makeup, and like the guys with their jackets and all that stuff. But the food's really good at this place.
Yeah.
And the food was awesome. Did you like it?
I love the food. I mean, well, there's some certain things that I didn't like. Like, I don't consume dairy too much anymore. So I felt really bloated with like the quesadillas and like stuff like that.
I agree with you, and I only had one for that reason. And I was like, it still kind of was a little bloat. But everything else was amazing.
Yeah. I've always enjoyed the food there. Like I was looking forward to the food because it's free.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yes, that's a win.
So one, it's free, and then I mean the food tastes good. The only thing I didn't like was the quesadillas. They switched it up on us when they brought out the second pan, but you didn't have that.
I didn't have a second plate, George. Sorry. I had one
But
plate.
you didn't have that issue though with the quesadillas. I had a chicken one first, and then the second one they came out with was like beef.
No, I don't mess with meat in my quesadillas. And also, like, no offense if people find offense to how I speak. When I'm speaking English, I say Spanish words with a like a weird accent. I don't know why I do that, but I do. But my quesadillas, I only do cheese. Don't bamboozle me with meat in there. I do not like that.
So you got lucky that you didn't get one.
No, I got a
the
cheese
chicken
one,
or
and
the
it was
beef
good.
one. That's nice. Yeah, I really like the quesadillas too. The quesadillas were really, really good. Oh no, enchiladas. Sorry, enchiladas.
Oh yeah, the same, but
Yes,
same. I don't like
enchiladas.
meat in my enchilada, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was really good, and the freaking decorations were awesome.
Yeah, you know what? Stephanie did ask me, who decorates that?
I know Rocio said that she didn't have to worry too much about anything. I think the restaurant might have provided that stuff.
Okay.
We also had a service last year, I know, that provided the centerpieces. I don't know if we used them again. And then we had a little treat table, and we had a nice sculpture where it was just freaking lavish AF.
Yes, Daisy and Pablo gave us or gifted
love
us
that stuff. Yeah, and like people were drinking out of it. I saw you were drinking out
Yeah.
of Rudolph's butt, essentially.
Yeah, so this little freaking you put your drink.
No, I'm not about that.
From Rudolph's red nose, and it comes out of his like butthole basically.
Yeah.
And like you had to like just squat down there.
I don't know where I read somewhere, but I heard that like reindeer, like males, they like, I don't know, they're not like in service during the wintertime. So really, Rudolph's like a woman.
A woman, yeah, I heard it's a woman. Yeah,
That's dope.
I don't know. So Santa's most important reindeer is a woman, and nobody really like pays attention to that. So
what's up?
Yeah. So anyways, this holiday party was super awesome. It's like I said, it's really, really nice to get out of the gym and to see everyone, you know, dropping it low. Some people get really out there on the dance floor.
They had some Meg Thee Stallion knees.
Yeah,
some
definitely.
people did. No, yeah. Mark, which is the DJ, always for the foremost. He's a member here, and he knows like the music that will get everyone going. And so yeah, we were about it. You and I got ghetto with our old school freestyle and Chicago house, right?
Yes.
Love. Yeah, I'm about that life.
Sandra too. I love how Sandra, she knew every song, and it was just like, oh yeah. So she was.
That's when you know who's ghetto and who's not. That's when you know like who's about it.
That was like cruising music back then. Like you just get in your car and you just go, like you said, 26th Street.
26th
Street. Go down 26th Street.
Yeah, people were like, you would go where? Yeah.
Well, Jenny says she'd go down Fullerton.
Fullerton.
I was like, Fullerton, what the hell?
Yeah, she's more of a North person.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, no, that's awesome. That brought back a lot of memories. So yeah, the dancing was awesome. Yeah, it was really fun. And then like the drinks obviously were really good. So.
Yeah, so I don't drink, but Stephanie drank, and she's a whiskey girl, so I mean it was really
Wow,
nice.
that's
We don't really get out, so
Yeah.
that's really, really nice.
Oh, I
for
didn't know
her.
she was a whiskey person.
Yeah, she loves whiskey. She's a big whiskey drinker. So
Yeah, no, I kept it light.
what's your go-to?
My
drink?
go-to is pineapple and Malibu.
Pineapple and Malibu. Is that very girly or not?
It is very girly, but it's more like something that you find like it's an island type drink because of the rum,
Okay.
right? Because I know like I go to Puerto Rico or whatever, and guys do drink that stuff, but I like it. It's like less calories than the pina colada. It's just the pineapple, the rum, and I prefer sweet. But yeah, I had like a good like 5-6 drinks.
Oh man, yeah, we had $30 wristbands, so you gotta take advantage of that. You know,
For sure, I like a good 5-6 drinks, which I have really good tolerance for the most part, but I know my limit. And next thing I knew, it was like I was getting home at almost 3 a.m.
Yeah, well, actually, they went out afterwards, right? So
Yeah,
you
but
guys
it
did something
wasn't
else?
crazy. It was just like, you don't really want to go home yet. It's still early. That thing ended at 11, and everyone really was like done at 11, and they left. And a couple of us stayed behind. You were already gone, and I know like Rocio and Ange were dancing. Angel, by the way, is like my boss and the owner of this gym, so thank you for letting us shoot here.
Yes.
But like he's been taking dancing lessons, so they were dancing, and I was dancing with the DJ, Mark Poise, and then shout out to him for tolerating that. And then, so yeah, like I woke up this morning, not like hungover or anything, but tired. Like I don't stay out that late. That is not my thing. I can't take it. And so I woke up like super sleepy. I'm gonna crash in a couple of hours.
Nice. That's awesome. And I love. Did you mention those sneakers?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so-
I didn't mention it yet, but we went to sneakers.
So yeah, so if you guys don't know, we are in the Chicagoland area. We're also in our gym is in Franklin Park, and it's a local like sports bar, like you said. And I like this place because when I used to work at a bank around the corner, I used to love going there for their wings, and their wings were really really good.
It's okay. Like I feel I've just outgrown the sports bar thing unless I'm actually gonna go watch sports. And that Conor McGregor fight happened last night, and it was over in like 40 seconds. So there was no need.
Which is a waste of money.
Waste of money if you ordered. Yeah, but so like everyone that was there was post Conor McGregor fight people, like jeans and sweats and all, and I'm with my full on glam outfit that belongs in the museum. So
yeah, so that's hilarious.
yeah, so it's okay. The food's good there. And
Yeah, so overall, it's a very awesome night. Good vibes, and that's basically what O'Hare OCF is all about, and what we're all about. So, so let's let the people know what this is gonna be. You already got a taste of what it's kind of gonna be like, but let's really dive deep into what the I Know Right podcast is. So, like we said, it's gonna be a little bit. So our taglines are our lives, pop culture, and a little woo.
And a little woo.
Yeah, and a little woo.
Because I'm about that earthy vibes life now.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about about the tagline. You came up with it, and why did you come up with it?
I feel like it was appropriate because essentially it is going to be about our lives. We work at the same place. We go through a lot of the same experiences. We get in trouble at the same time. We get praised at the same time. Like we know what that's like. So I thought that would be cool to people get to know us a little bit better, right? As opposed to just the superficial and surface level from the gym, which for me it's actually pretty deep because I share a lot. I overshare. But also pop culture, just because I feel like I give so much. Like I coach fitness, I teach people movement, and I have to tell everybody about the cool stuff on Netflix, on Hulu, the movies that are out that are awesome, how many times I've seen them, my reviews, like music that's out that no one knows. I asked like so many people the other day who Meg Thee Stallion was. Nobody knew, and I was just like, what is going on? So it's just like I'm also on top of like the pop culture scene. Not even that much, I don't think, because it's just like whatever comes up, and I learn that stuff. So I thought, teach and go over that with George a little bit, and a little woo, because George and I, we are aware that we are energy beings.
Yes.
And like for the most part, especially you, I have to say you have pretty good energy all the time, but we talk a lot about like how the universe affects us or how we affect the universe, and everything surrounding us is either positive or negative for energy. And we read a lot of the same books and stuff like that. One of the reasons we're starting this podcast was because my energy has not been the best the last few months, but it's getting better.
Yeah,
It's getting
It
better.
definitely is. So yeah,
I'm
guys.
recovering.
So that's basically a little bit about the I Know Right podcast. So, like I said earlier, it's gonna be a little bit about our daily lives. We're gonna go over different segments throughout the podcast. Also, we're gonna go through fan questions. We're gonna go through Reddit questions. Just things that pop up, like have you seen this kind of meme? Have you seen what's going on here? This new song. And I think a lot of the things is that Susie's gonna spit a lot of knowledge on me because I'm not too aware of all that kind of things. Like she just said, and that's what she does in a lot of our classes. She already basically teaches us like what's going on. So like when there's a new song playing in the gym, we're like, oh, who's that? And then she goes through this whole riff like, hey, this is who it is.
And then I'm always like, how can you not know? That's always my thought process.
Or not only that, but like I don't watch like any Netflix shows, and she keeps me up with all those kind of things. So it's kind of like, okay, cool. So like, so anyways, and then when we talk about like, for instance, when we talk about You on Netflix or something like that, not, well, you know what I mean? Like You, the show.
The show You.
Yeah, the show You.
Which is awesome.
That like just drifts off to like, man, have you ever had a stalker in real life or something like
exactly.
that?
Yeah, that's
So
how we go.
that's how our conversations usually go, and that's what basically we're gonna get into. And another thing too is like she said, is like we are into a little woo. So we're gonna ask you guys if you guys have any fitness questions. Susie is very, very top-notch, educated on her fitness game. So
thanks, George. It is my passion. I am in service. That is my thing, to be a coach. So I definitely stay up to date on that. Like at the end of the day, that's my calling and my profession. So yeah, definitely if you have any fitness questions, and or even just like want to ask something to George and I, you can hit us up and DM us on I Know Right Podcast. If you don't know what DM means, it's a direct message, okay? By the way, since I've been tagged, getting back onto the holiday party, in a lot of pictures since last night from the holiday, I've had like 30 friend requests from guys on Facebook. It's been a lot.
That's because everyone tags her, you know, and they're like, "Oh, who's that?" And they just follow her.
That's how you know
and
outfit
Susie
was
probably
on point.
Susie probably is like, accept.
No, some people are so like this one guy. Literally, it's like he has one picture with his friends because I obviously want to see what they're about. One picture with his friends, and then a month ago, it was him in jail. He was like in jail for like years. No thanks, decline, block. No.
It's funny how she actually just went to go look though, real quick.
I did. I was like, who is this person? We have no mutual friends. How do he even find me?
That's
like,
hilarious.
No, decline, block. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be talking about. And we just want to be organic, right?
Yeah.
Like George and I are having a conversation. We talk a lot about just overall in general, any sort of topic all the time. And we wanted to bring that platform to you guys so that you're involved a little bit more into like our personal lives. We can't just be, you know, the coach and the videographer. We're a lot more than that.
Yeah.
So that is what I Know Right podcast is about.
Yeah, and I think that's why we got into it, right? To show off who we are and what we do, and just to let a little bit of whoever wants to listen to that one person that's listening to right now, you know,
right?
to know who they're talking to. So
yeah, it's a passion project for sure. So
yeah, so if you want to be the 33rd person to follow Susie after all those crazy DMs, where could they follow you at? What are your handles?
My handle for Instagram would be pinkgreen31. If you didn't know, pink and green are my favorite colors. Pink microphone.
Which we're gonna work on.
And you can find me at Susie Castro on Facebook if that's more of your deal. But that's pretty much it. I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it.
Yeah, Twitter, I just go for the most updated pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, keep me in the loop. So for me, you can follow me at George the Content Creator. I'm on Instagram. I really don't use Facebook too much, but it's George Perez. It's George with the J, so it's Jorge. So if you're asking, like, why are people saying, like, what?
My name is Susana.
Susana.
Susie, I know it's very Americanized, but Susana.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of who we are, what this podcast is going to be about. And I think this was a good episode, right?
I think so, too. I was a little bit nervous, but I like being, you know, when you have the jitters, you know it's going to be good. So, yeah, I think it went well.
Yeah. And this is my second try at a podcast, and I think the hard part is when we get into the later episodes and like have we talked about everything, have they heard the stories, and I don't think that's going to happen with us. I think we're committed to 2 podcasts a month, and so every 2 weeks you guys will be looking out for that, and then you could find a bunch of our content. You could always reach out to us in the DMs on Instagram and stuff like that. So.
And if need be, I will talk to you in between episodes so we have stuff to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. So that's how it is. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
we're
much.
We're going to be on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, whatever you guys can find us on.
So grateful.
Be on there. So, yeah.
Yes, reach out to us, watch us, follow.
Yes.
And
share.
For sure.
Peace.
Bye.